So is your dad going to run for president?
I think he's still assessing it.
Do you think it's more than 50%, less than 50%?
I think that it's more than likely that he's giving this a serious thought and moving
More
forward.
than likely that he'll run?
That he'll run. If you had asked me a few years back, I would have said it was less likely. It's more than likely that he's giving this a serious thought.
Especially after what Jeb Bush's own son revealed.
George P., his son, his eldest son, over the weekend telling ABC.
Now reporting live from ABC News Election Night headquarters.
We got our chief White House correspondent John Karl here as well. The president pretty much invisible in those battleground states for the Senate.
Well, he didn't campaign there, but he was everywhere in the ads. The Republicans made this a campaign about President Obama because he goes into the election at his lowest approval rating of his presidency, and he was even more unpopular in virtually every one of the key states.
This is a big one for Republicans. Their Republican leader, Mitch McConnell in Kentucky, defeated Allison Lundergan Grimes, the Democrat. John Karl, this is a man that President Obama may be forced to work with even more than he has in the past.
Very well could be the majority leader by the end of the night. And this is somebody the president has virtually no relationship with. You know, the president had developed a relationship with Speaker of the House John Boehner, but as minority leader, Mitch McConnell was somebody that almost never met one-on-one with the president. That will sure change.
I'm up all night covering all the big races. Chief White House correspondent John Karl starts us off. Good morning, John.
Good morning, George. This was a big, big day for Republicans. Not only did they win the Senate and a whole bunch of governor's races, Republicans also won their largest majority in the House since Herbert Hoover was president. Mitch McConnell's been the Republican leader for 6 years, as long as you've been president. But his office tells me that he's only met with you one-on-one once or twice during that entire 6-year period. Was it a mistake for you to do so little to develop relationships with Republicans in Congress?
I think that every day I'm asking myself, are there some things I can do better? And you know, I'm going to keep on asking that every single day.
Are you going to have that drink with Mitch McConnell now that you joked about at the White House Correspondents' Dinner?
You know, actually, I would enjoy having some Kentucky bourbon with Mitch McConnell. I don't know what his preferred drink is, but...
Now the president says he wants to share some Kentucky bourbon with the senator.
President Obama suggested he needs a stiff drink.
The president talked today about how he, wouldn't mind getting a glass of bourbon with Mitch McConnell.
Seems obvious. You're moving closer to running for president?
I've openly said in the past that it's something I'll consider at the end of this year. If I decide to run for president, I will not have some sort of exit strategy to run for the Senate.
So that will be a decision not to run for re-election?
I believe that if you want to be president of the United States, you run for president.
It's all or nothing.
You don't run for president with some eject button in the cockpit that allows you to go on an exit ramp if it doesn't work out.
Do you think you're ready to be president?
I do. I mean, but I think that's true for multiple other people that would want to run.
But you think you're ready, you think you're qualified, you think you have the experience to be president if you make that decision?
I do, but I think we have other people as well. I think, in essence, I think our party is blessed to have a number of people in that position. And the question is, whose vision is the one that our party wants to follow?
Colleen Bell confirmed as ambassador to Hungary. If you can remind me, what are Colleen Bell's qualifications for ambassador? Is it that she was a soap opera producer? Is it that she gave hundreds of thousands of dollars or helped raise hundreds of thousands of dollars for the Obama re-election campaign? Why was she chosen?
Ambassador Bell has the president's confidence that she will do an excellent job of representing the United States and maintaining the important relationship that the United States has with the government and the people of Hungary.
But where does the president get that confidence? I mean, in her confirmation hearing, she couldn't even name a single strategic interest the United States had with Hungary.
Well, she certainly is somebody, again, that has had her own distinguished private sector career.
As a soap opera producer, right?
Well, and as somebody who obviously has succeeded in, in the business world.
Can you tell me that the fact that she helped raise hundreds of thousands of dollars for the president's re-election campaign had nothing to do with her appointment? You can't say that, can you?
Well, I can tell you that that's not the reason that she was chosen.